everybody and welcome back to another video. Happy Friday, yoo-hoo! Weekend here. Custom order. I've had a custom order. These are ghosts. So they're for kids. So they've got like, this is the base. If you're new to resin, when you're working with moulds like this, character moulds, etc., you work upside down. So you put your resin in, demould it, and then that will be the correct way. So you've got a magic wand, his little arms, eyes and nose, and then a hat. So the lady has asked for purple and gold. So she wants the gold for the wand and the banding of the hat there, and then she wants the hat in purple, which she's picked violet, and then we're going to do the rest of the days in white. The lady is aware that the pots would using the chameleon powders, that they would be better backed in black, but obviously because it's a ghost she wants it in white, so I understand that. So she is aware that they might not be as vibrant as what they would be if they were backed in black. So let's get to it then. So dust mask, you will need a dust mask, and here's me looking for mine. I use these, get them from our local like a dollar store, but it's a pound shop in the UK, and you get 10 in a pack, and they come with double filter. So that's what we're going to use. I always use them when using mica powders, flakes and chameleon powders, etc., because you don't want the powders in your lungs. Right, so let's get started. So you will need to first start turning your mould inside out, and you need to grab your brush that you're using. So I need to open the gold. These do get everywhere, they're messy, so you will need to make sure you've got some wipes to hand or some paper, like kitchen paper, because you do get a bit of spillage on them, and just rub them so they're everywhere. I'm just going for all the sides. We'll clean that in a minute. And I'm going to do the same with this one. I think we can turn this inside out, can we? There you go. So we're going to do the same with this.
In the moonlight casting shadows wild, ghostly whispers dance with style. Witchy trinkets in a jar they lay. Halloween magic come out to play. Empty jars fill up with spells, misty.
That's fine. And we just do that. So what I'm going to do, pop you on pause, get these cleaned up. When I come back we can do our purple. Right, so this next bit I've cleaned this up so it's all nice and clean, turned it back the way it should be. Same with the magic wand. And with this one now I'm going to put you on a fast forward, so a time lapse, just to make it a bit faster, and we're going to put down the violet in all the hat, so that'll be the rim of the hat and also the top of the hat. So I will see you at the other side of this.
Glue and scissors painted bright, cutting ghosts in moonlight, witches' hats and bats that fly. Crafty fun, let's touch the sky. Big that pumpkins, candles glow, sticky hands but hearts will know. Every little cut and paste, Halloween, let's make it great. Wishes, ghosts and bat-shaped toast, haunted nights will love the most. Crafty dreams and spooky cheers, Halloween, we have no fears.
Right, so that's that done. So what you need to do now is, if you've got a big brush, like a big chunky brush, like a blusher brush that you apply a blusher with, something like this, This will be amazing. Make sure it's got no other colour on it, because I've done it a few times where I've tried to blush, like blend everything in and it goes funny. And what you want to do with this is, because it's going down on a light colour, what I mean is because the light colour is being putting down on the chameleon powder, sorry, you might have streak marks. So we're just going along now just to make sure that everything is blended in properly. Don't worry about if you get the purple on the gold. It's not going to make no difference, because whatever colour you put down first is the colour that's going to stick when demoulded, if that makes sense. So all I'm doing now is just making sure that everything is blended in, everything is covered, and that we're not going to have any patches. And we're just making sure that's all done. And there we have it. Same in there. Just want to make sure that I get right up in top of there. Make sure you pull out and that's all covered. Yep, everything is covered. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mix up some white resin, and I'm going to make it white. I'm going to be using the Supreme White Epoxy Pigment Paste from Just For Online UK. And I want it opaque because I don't want to be able to see, obviously, through the bowls, the jar, should I say. So I'm going to mix up I'm going to mix up 7 ounces and see how we get on. And I'm going to run that through my debubbler. The reason why I'm going to run it through my debubbler is because it's got a lip here underneath this bit here, and resin can't degas if there's no room, so it'll just gather bubbles underneath the rim of the hat otherwise. So if I run it through my debubbler, I won't have any micro bubbles, so it'll be a lot better. So I'll see you when I get back. Bye. Right, so I've mixed up 8 ounces of the Apex High Gloss 1-to-1 resin from Just For Online UK, and then I'm going to add some of this epoxy pigment paste, the Supreme White. Sorry, I'm just getting it out. I've got that many pigment pastes. So all I'm going to do is I've mixed my resin 3/4 of the way, and I am just going to add a bit of pigment paste. Try not to dip your stick that you've mixed your resin with into your pot of pigment, because it will just set and you'll have cured resin inside your pigment. Just give it a clean down with a kitchen roll or a baby wipe, and I'm just going to dip it in, nothing else, about that much. And then I'm going to mix this for 4 minutes.
Ghosts and bats, they fill the sky. Pumpkins grin with eerie eyes. Witches flying, screaming past, crafting spells that always last. Candies piled up in a heap, monsters lurking while you sleep. Spooky tales and haunted halls, shadows dancing on the walls. Halloween fun for me and you, ghoulish games the whole.
Right, so I've mixed up my resin and I've mixed up my pigment, and I've added I split my resin into 2 pots, and the reason why I've split it into 2 pots is just because you can't put 8 ounces in these small cups into a debubbleizer because it'll just overflow. So I just used 2 cups and split it into. If you can't fit big cups in the one I have, because I have the I think it's the mini one. I can't remember the name of it. I will link it in the what's it called, in the description box, along with everything else from today's video. There will be some discount codes as well for you in case you want to treat yourself to any of the products, or look on the website. You can save yourself some pennies. So I'll be back once this has gone through my debubbleizer. Right, so I'm back and my resin has now been through the debubbleizer. So you do get bubbles around the edges, so you just blast that with a bit of isopropyl alcohol and that should dissipate. Right, so we can start off with this bit. If they've not got enough resin, I'll mix them up off camera. So I'm just going to pour this. Just let it fall where it wants to go. And we need to stop pouring once we get into the arms. Just over the arms. And the reason why we want to do that is because we just want to give them a little squeeze, just so that there's no air caught in there. I've definitely not got enough of 8 ounces. Right. So that will go onto my heat mat, and then we're going to fill this up. So I will need to mix up some more resin, which I'll do off camera, which I said I will do. And I'm just going to pour that from my height, nice and slowly, just so it gets into the bottom of the hat. I just want to give the bottom of the hat just a little squeeze, just because it's got a little knob at the end, and then just continuing to fill it up. So the next part of filling it up with resin, the resin will flow into the outer rims. You need to squeeze them just to make sure that the resin is filled inside the hat, otherwise you're going to have gaps and bubbles and air pockets. So I'll be back later once this is done. I'm only filming making one because there's no point in filming making 3, but what I will do is when I've made all 3, I'll upload some photos at the end of the video once I'm editing. So I'll get back with you later. Bye. Right, I'm back and these are now cured, so we're going to get these demolded. We're going to start off with the base. Nice and clear, no bubbles, just how I like it. I'll show it properly in a minute. And then the hat. I've got a feeling this has got some air bubbles, you see here. I spoke to a lady who'd seen these and she said that she's not been able to do it because of air bubbles. But air bubbles can be filled in, it's not a problem. I can work with them off camera with UV resin. Yeah, there's bubbles. There's one there, and I think there's one there, a big one. Yeah, there. But it's okay. We can fix that. And that's the hat. It's a bit patchy, but that's okay. We can fix it up anyway. We'll fix it. For some reason these are oval, they don't fit, look. Nope. The mould's misshaped. I'm going to see what I can do with that. Can you see? It's kind of more oval. And then look at the shape difference. This is why I hate buying cheap moulds sometimes. Right guys, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to work off camera to get this off, see if there's a way I can fix this mould. So anyway guys, please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would help my channel out so much. And I shall see you on tomorrow's upload. Goodbye, thanks for watching.